Hey everyone, welcome back to Toyota Duo. My name is Josh, and today I've got another how-to segment for you. I'm going to be showing you how to use the brake hold on your 5th generation Toyota RAV4. Now this will apply to all of the trim levels because they all have the brake hold and they all have the electronic parking brake. There's a couple of nuances that have to do with it, so I'm going to hop in. We're going to show you how to use it effectively. Now, right off the bat, I will let you know the only way to use it is to have your seatbelt on. So, I'm going to put that on right now, which you should be wearing regardless, but hey, you know, like that's my thing. Okay, so the brake hold is going to be to the left of your steering wheel, or not the steering wheel, the shift knob. It's going to be actually just right next to the parking brake. So it's going to be this little button right here that says hold. Now what this does for you is if you have it in drive, it'll actually hold the brakes for you. So you can come to a complete stop, take your foot off the brake, and it'll keep holding it for you until you push on the gas. Now, super useful. I mean, you're going through a drive-through, but I really like it if I'm on a steep incline. So for those of you who park or are driving up really steep hills, maybe there's a red light at the top. If you use that and you let go of the brake, it's not going to let your vehicle fall back. So it won't slide backwards, even that little bit that could end up bumping into a vehicle if they parked really close behind you. But it just, it allows you to push on the gas and just move forward without sliding. Anyways, there's a lot of applications to it, so I won't get too into that, even though I already did. But like I said, seatbelt on, and if I press this button, you're going to see at the bottom right of the screen, I apologize for the glare. Actually, we're going to try and move to the right a little bit so you won't get that glare so bad. But you're going to notice on the right side, it'll show brake hold as well. So the hold in orange as well as green. Now, if I put it in park, you'll see the green one stays on, the orange one goes away. So the green one means that the system is active, and it'll stay active until you press the button again. So if I press it, you'll see it goes away. Press again, it'll turn on. Now if I put it in drive and I keep holding the brake, it's going to pop up in orange. Now it's holding the brake. So you see I've taken my foot off the brake and now we're still not moving. But if I push on the gas, you'll see it just let go. I'm going to straighten out a little bit. And then I'll come to a stop again. And then it will hold it again. As long as you push down far enough on the brake until this pops up in orange, then it'll hold. Now, same thing on the lower trim levels as well. I'm going to show you a little clip on an XLE just so you can see what that looks like on the smaller screen. Okay, so we are in a RAV4 Hybrid LE. I'm going to put my seatbelt on just real quick so you guys can see the brake hold where that's going to pop up on the smaller screen here. So you got that 7-inch multi-informational display. I'm going to press the brake hold button right here, and you'll see it's going to be a little bit different spot. Sorry, my camera's being weird. A little bit different spot. It's going to show it on the top right here. So it's going to say hold. And when you actually activate the brake hold by, having it in drive, it's going to pop up on the right side here, just underneath the fuel gauge. So then if I press it to turn it off, we'll do it again so you can see where those are. But yeah, that's a quick look at the smaller screen. Again, the functionality is the exact same on the bigger screen as well as the smaller screen. So, but let's move back to the the XSE. I keep forgetting. Now, just so you guys know, brake hold will not work in reverse. And unfortunately, for those of you who drive a Tacoma or something, it doesn't work in low range. And I think that's kind of dumb, but who knows? I'm not the engineer behind all this. But anyways, couple of nuances that I'm going to point out to you real quick. So you can use this if you have passengers, and if you do that, the passengers can take their seatbelts off and they can get out of the vehicle. You cannot. So if I take my seatbelt off, you'll notice I just took it off, brake hold turned off, and now it says EPB automatically applied. That's your electronic parking brake. So even though I'm still in drive, it engaged the parking brake and it turned off the brake hold function. So I put my seatbelt back on, I'll press hold again, and you'll see it just turned on. And like I said, I apologize for the glare. but we really don't need to see this side of the screen anyways. We're just looking on the right side there. But so I still drive. I can push on the gas and it'll let go of the parking brake. And then if I stop again, it's going to do that same thing. It'll hold it for me. Now, if you open your door, like I said, you can open all the other 3 doors, but if you open your door, it's going to get real mad. It's going to engage the parking. It's going to say shift to P, electronic parking brake automatically applied, just like that. So, yeah, a couple of nuances. So just be aware, you do have to have your seatbelt on. In fact, it won't even work. So if I put it in park, if I take my seatbelt off and I press the button, you're going to see brake hold unavailable, driver's seatbelt unbuckled. So driver's the only one that needs to have their seatbelt buckled in order to be able to use the brake hold, as well as you can't open your door, otherwise it's going to get really mad. But anyways, that's a quick how-to on how to use your brake hold. I hope that was helpful for a lot of you guys. If you have any more questions like that, drop them in the comments down below. Look forward to helping you out in the next one, and we got some more content coming your way, so don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks.